What's going on, everybody? I'm Hallie O'Brien, and if you've never been skiing before, we've got some super basic tips and tricks for you. This is part 3 and the final video in this series. If you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 yet, definitely go back and do that. I'll wait. Okay, great. I'm gonna assume that you just did that. And now let's get into the video. Here's what we're gonna cover. We're gonna be talking about skiing movements like how to turn, how to stop, and then how to load the chairlift so you can explore the mountain. All right, let's throw it over to Eric Lipton of Snow Operating and the Professional Ski Instructors of America.
Believe it or not, turning and stopping are one and the same. When you turn your skis, you slow yourself down and ultimately come to a stop if you want to. Here's how you do it. To turn your skis, 2 things are going to need to happen. You'll need to actually turn your legs, and you'll need to be able to shift your weight from foot to foot. So, to get started, position your skis in a slight wedge or a triangle. To make a turn to the right, your left leg is actually going to do most of the work. Turn your left leg more and put more weight on your left foot. If you want to go the other direction, like turning to the left, your right leg becomes the workhorse. Turn your right leg more and put more weight on your right foot. Again, keep your shins on the fronts of the boots. Remember, the outside leg does most of the work. It carries more weight and it turns more. Focus on your outside leg. To control your speed and eventually come to a stop if you want to, just keep turning your skis across the hill. Remember, downhill is fast, across the hill is slow. If you need to quickly slow yourself down or stop abruptly, make your wedge big and bold. Push your feet apart and point your toes together.
All right, let's talk about how to ride the chairlift. So this thing is like a flying couch. It takes you from the bottom of the slope to the top. It's very simple, even though it might look a little intimidating. Trust me, you'll be fine. Use the skills you learned in part 2 to ski up to the front of the line. There's usually a sign that says, wait here. Once the chair passes in front of you, follow that chair out to the second line and stop. That usually says something to the effect of, load here. Typically, there's going to be a lift attendant there too, just in case. Wait for your chair to come around. Sit down, scooch back, put the safety bar down, and enjoy the ride up. When you get to the top and it's time to get off the chairlift, raise the safety bar, keep your ski tips up and parallel to one another, use the muscles in your legs to stand up as if you were standing up from the dinner table, and slide away. All right, guys, that concludes our 3-part series, basic tips and tricks when it comes to skiing. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 yet, they are linked in the description below. Obviously, there's so much more to experience and enjoy when it comes to skiing. So head out to the mountain, link up with a ski school professional, and take a lesson. It's the best way to enjoy the slopes for the first time. I'm Hallie O'Brien. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy skiing, and we'll see you on the mountain.